All right. Come on, guys.
Hello and welcome back to Geek Space. I'm Cade.
I'm Chad.
And I'm Brendan.
Today we are all fan casting the DCU. James Gunn is supposed to announce something the month of January, some projects that he's working on. We decided to take this opportunity to fan cast the DCU on who we think would be best for the roles of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, so on and so forth. So, let's just kick this thing off with who we would fan cast as Superman.
Okay, so I got two names, so I'm going to write both down.
Okay.
Over to you.
Ready? And turn. Okay.
I like that, actually. I vibe with that.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I know. They're a little crazy. They're a little out there.
Okay. Okay. So now we'll have, some time to explain what we're talking about. So I'll start it off, and then we'll just kind of go down the line. So I decided to pick Jacob Elordi for mine, just because of the fact that he's the type of actor who can fit the strapping farm boy type character that Superman is. He could play the character of truth, justice, and the American way, if that makes sense. Like he has the build for it. He just has the Superman look to him. Mm-hmm. And there was some fan art that I saw, and I was like, oh, you know what? That
doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, that's a Superman. So that's literally why I picked Jacob Elordi. So.
Nice.
I picked John Boyega because I really liked him in The Force Awakens and all the other movies he's done. And I think it'd be really cool to see a Val Zod instead of a Clark Kent.
I think that's a good twist.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I chose Charles Vandervaart because, kind of like what you were saying, he has the same type. He has a good build. Not only that, I think his face structure kind of fits the same as Superman's. It's kind of wider. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more bulkier. You have a lot of actors out there, I think, that have pretty thin, fat faces. And I think he kind of just looks the role really well. He's not in a lot of too popular stuff, but pretty good. The older version was Brant Daugherty. I think he looked the role pretty well as well. Not really much to it. He's also in some pretty good action movies. I can't think of him at the top of my head, but yeah.
Okay.
So I got John Bernthal and Sebastian Stan. Sebastian Stan obviously he's done the superhero thing before. He's already our Winter Soldier and killed it. And I think beef him up a little bit, he can absolutely play a great Superman, very charismatic. I shouldn't have to go into too much detail about Sebastian Stan. And kind of the same thing with John Bernthal. He was awesome as Punisher. I think we can all agree. His Punisher was awesome. He was great in Walking Dead. And kind of like you were saying, he's kind of like a bigger, beefier guy and put on a little bit more muscle mass. And I think that's a great Superman you're looking at right there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so next we're going to do our fan casting for Batman. John Bernthal, I feel like would be a phenomenal
I like
Batman.
John Bernthal.
I was torn between Bernthal for both.
Yeah. Okay.
We all ready?
We good?
Mm-hmm.
And go.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Yep. All right. No way.
Jensen Ackles.
He's goated actor.
I think
he looks it.
Okay.
He looks the part. Very attractive. Has the build for it.
Voiced
him multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's not too much to explain there.
Not only that, he's a fanatic. Loves the Batman character.
Why do you like Miles Teller?
I don't know. I feel like lately he's been in a lot more action movies and he has the look for a younger Batman.
Yeah.
So I think Miles Teller looks the part. If you've seen him in the new Top Gun Maverick, he has the build for a Batman. He has the look. I can easily see him as a younger Bruce Wayne, like a starting up Bruce Wayne.
I like the idea of a younger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I saw for a fan cast was the guy who plays Bruce Wayne in Gotham, reprising his role as Bruce Wayne Batman for.
See, I wouldn't mind that. And down the line, one of the other fan casts, I kind of have a couple like that too. So.
Yeah. Okay. So I feel like that was pretty simple for Batman. That was pretty.
Yeah. like we said, I don't think you can really go wrong with Jensen Ackles.
Yeah. Okay. So now for Wonder Woman. So who's our fan cast going to be for Wonder Woman?
Also, age, I know we talked about it a little bit earlier, but age can be a tough thing because we don't know if he's going to go kind of older, a little bit older for the DCU.
But here, the thing about the thing about acting and age and stuff like that is you have Tom Holland, who's like
who looks like he's 12.
mid 20s, late
Yeah.
20s, who played a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
You know, so even though they're in their 40s, they can easily play somebody that's in their 20s.
Late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. In fact, Robert Pattinson is 39 years old playing a younger Bruce Wayne in the new Batman.
Exactly. They base it like he's mid 20s.
Exactly.
Looks like he's 25.
So it's just one of those things. But yeah, okay. So fan casting for Wonder Woman.
We all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There we
I was
go.
thinking that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jamie Alexander. I like that.
Interesting.
Okay, so Chad, do you want to tell us why Natalie Portman?
She's got us, bro. No, honestly, I mean, I thought a lot about it, and I think if you do it just right, she can look very much the role. I also think that she's a great actor. You know, when it comes to things like that, when it comes to, I mean, we've seen roles in Star Wars, other things like that. You know, when it comes to royalty, and it comes to stuff like that, I think she has a very professional acting wise, where she can kind of go towards it like, okay, you know,
I could agree with that, quite honestly. I honestly thought about putting Natalie Portman, but do you want to talk about Alexandria Daddario?
I think it was kind of a little bit obvious for me. I think she already kind of embodies the character a little bit, just like well built for a female actress, and she looks the part already. So I just had no problem casting her as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, I honestly, that's like same as you, because she definitely has that character to her. Not only
She has
that,
a look.
Yeah, not only that, but she played a goddess's daughter already
Right.
in Percy Jackson. So I mean, it's one of those things. She's already a warrior in a movie, so she could do it again.
Absolutely.
Jamie Alexander, why?
I just feel like she has been in a lot of action movies as well, and she really can fit the role and maybe a little bit of a twist of things.
No, that would be. Okay, so now, what's the next one? All right, Flash. So let's do the Flash.
You did not just put that.
What?
You.
I did. Hey, everybody ready?
You did not just put that.
Okay.
I have reasons.
Here we go.
I have reasons.
Oh. There you go. Nice.
Chad.
Dylan O'Brien.
No, I have a
Okay.
very specific reason for this.
Okay. Brendan, you wanna?
Yeah, I'll start. Dylan O'Brien. Again, we were kind of talking about it earlier. We want like that kind of younger character that is the CSI by day and Flash by night. And I think he just, young, charismatic, and I think there's a lot to like about him as an actor, and I think he'd play a great superhero. He killed it in Maze Runner. I had no problems with his character there.
Yeah.
And I would love to see him take on the adaptation of Flash.
Okay. What about you? Do you have anything to add on Dylan O'Brien?
I mean, Dylan O'Brien was already the Maze Runner, so he was already a runner. So
He was already a runner.
Yeah, that's a fair
There you
point.
go.
That's a fair point.
And he did a phenomenal job
Yeah.
at running in that.
That's
Great
right.
form.
Add some
Great form.
special
He already has the
effects
motions
and there you
down.
go. Exactly. Already has the motions down. He already knows how to run. Don't have to teach him.
Okay, listen. Grant Gustin, only because he already played one of the best adaptations of Flash that we've had.
Already played. Who's
Who's to say that somewhere down the line there's not another universe in the Flashpoint universe to where he's not another
They already
Flash?
did that, buddy.
I would love to see
They
Grant
literally
Gustin
already
stay
did that.
as the Flash because he's been amazing as the
Right.
Flash. I just don't think. I think James Gunn is going to move to a new direction.
Probably.
Yeah.
But I just had to point.
And they
I had
already
to
did
show
the
love.
multiverse thing when Ezra Miller met
That's
Grant
that's
Gustin's
fair.
Flash.
That's
So-
fair. That's fair. I just gotta show love to my boy Grant Gustin. So
Alright, I am not a huge fan of Ezra Miller. I chose that because, in a sense, going forward with the DCU, my cast isn't more towards of specifically who I want, but who I think, and I think going with that, I think Ezra Miller is going to stay in the DCU. I think they're going to keep him as well with some other actors, but I think going forward with the Flash movie. I think they're gonna keep him. To
The
be honest.
executives are talking about keeping Ezra Miller as the Flash for the Flash movie,
And I've heard a lot with that.
It sucks because I like Ezra Miller, the actor.
Yeah,
I like him as an actor.
I personally would like to see Dylan O'Brien though.
I think Dylan O'Brien would be
I
great.
think Dylan O'Brien would be great.
Like I said, he already has the experience of running.
Okay,
I
next.
could be the Flash, bro.
You don't have acting experience. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next we are going to do Green Lantern.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Which Green Lantern?
whatever your heart desires.
Okay.
And shout out to the superhero ring that I got on. Hopefully I can zoom in on that. That is by our sponsor, Thomas Michaela Jewelers. If you use our promo code GEEK, that's GEEK, or click the link in the description below, get 10% off your order of any custom diamond and gemstone rings, jewelry, and things of that nature. Now back to the video. See you ready? Go.
Mine are very basic.
Interesting.
Okay.
I like that.
They're very basic. They are. But two guys that have
Interesting.
already played superheroes could easily do it again. Don't know how much crossover James going to be doing between Marvel and DC.
Right.
But like Andrew Garfield, what's not to like? Michael B. Jordan. I don't know what more I have to explain.
Yeah, no, I honestly I like it. I really do. I'm saying Robbie Amell because, like kind of like you were saying, he's already got experience playing superhero type movies and actions, like action films and stuff like that. And I honestly think for him as Hal Jordan or Kyle Rayner, I could see that. You know, depending on which one James Gunn wants to do. But if James Gunn is doing a DCU, I can see him keeping Hal Jordan and or Jon Stewart. So kind of
That's the thing. I kind of just did both just to cover both grounds. Not sure who he's going to go with.
right.
I picked Chris Williams because I really liked him in Black Lightning,
Okay.
and I feel he can be an older Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
I could see it.
I chose Matt Damon
Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne.
because I think he does really well with action movies. I know there might be a little confusion with that and stuff for sure, but I think he honestly could approach the role really well. He has a great career, and I think that would be a good step forward for Green Lantern. That makes sense.
A second one, a little backup one that I have. I wouldn't mind Jacob Elordi.
As Green Lantern.
I would not mind Jacob Elordi as Green Lantern.
Yeah. I don't know.
But again, it just kind of depends on the whole age thing.
Right, right. So, and it is confusing to fan casts for you guys because we don't know if James Gunn is going younger or older because he has posted 2 different comic books that he wants to base the DCU off of, which is Kingdom Come and also Superman Up in the Sky.
Yeah.
2 completely different age groups for Superman.
And it's also like it's tough doing fan casting in general because like let's look at Marvel for a second. A lot of people are kind of nobodies.
Yeah.
Like I did not know who Elizabeth Olsen was at all before she was cast as Scarlet Witch. So like it's hard to do fan cast, but always super fun because it's like you want to see these actors and actresses play these specific characters.
Yeah, that's a fair point. So, who knows if these are actually going to be on point, but, so what?
To us, they are.
Yeah, exactly. Now we're doing Aquaman. I think you guys are going to hate me for this.
Probably.
Just you saying that makes me really nervous for what you're writing
Yeah.
down.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Ew.
And nah.
What was that? No, what was that look?
Very, very different answers. So.
Yeah. I'm surprised none of us at least had one in common.
Yeah.
Or 2 of us, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to get this out of the way first. We didn't put Jason Momoa because he is the perfect cast for Lobo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's Lobo.
I
You
was
look at
gonna
Jason
say.
Momoa, you look at
Yes,
Lobo.
it's
Yeah.
Lobo. So that's
That's
just to get that out of the
obvious.
way.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get mine out of the way. Okay, Liam Hemsworth only because his brother plays Thor, so I think it would just be poetic justice to put Liam Hemsworth
No.
in the Aquaman
at all.
role.
Not at all.
King of Asgard, King of Atlantis.
No.
I think it would be funny. I think it would be. So, why'd you pick yours, Anthony?
I mean, I thought he did a really good job as Finnick in the Hunger Games, and he had a Triton pretty much in the Hunger Games too. And I think if you look at him, he can literally look the role of Aquaman. He looks like an Arthur as well.
Yeah.
I chose Travis because I agree, he has kind of like that long hair, blonde, kind of beefy look. I think that's very important when it comes to Aquaman himself. He's also played a couple roles in which I haven't seen the movie, but where stuff with like water, oceans, like things like that. So he's almost acquainted with that subject area of being around water when it comes to acting. So I just think that'd be a good fit.
I got Alan Ritchson. He's kind of a personal favorite of mine. I don't know if you guys ever watched Blue Mountain State. That very terrible show about college athletes and they party a lot. But then he kind of matured into acting and then he became Reacher for season 1 and boy was he good in Reacher. I mean, he's a 6'5", blonde, buff guy.
Since you haven't seen the show, he actually plays Aquaman in Smallville too. So he's already played the
Does he
role
really?
of Aquaman.
Man, I'm a casual.
He's pretty good. So he's good at it.
So then I'll take that.
Yeah. So
I'll take that.
I do agree. I was going to cast him too, but again, I just think the Hemsworths play really good.
He was in
God.
he was in Teen Titans as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did well in Teen Titans, so he's done the superhero thing before, and I think he could absolutely kill it as Aquaman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Now we're gonna do Cyborg.
This one was tough for me, can't lie.
Okay, ready?
I like that.
Okay, I like that. Okay, you guys kind of flipped with the heroes for Michael B. Jordan, but I like it. We're not in a boxing match.
I was told to do this.
Zeno Robinson. I'm unfamiliar.
Yeah.
So
sure.
okay, so Zeno Robinson was the voice of Cyborg in Young Justice,
Okay.
but the voice actor himself looks like Cyborg. I think Zeno Robinson would be a pretty good casting for Cyborg. Anyways, so Michael B. Jordan, why?
Look at him. Add some cybernetic parts on him. I'll be drooling all over again.
I chose Ray just because I feel like he could have been done a lot more justice. That's pretty much.
No, I thought Ray was great. He was written poorly. That's
I
not
think
that's
so.
not the
That's
actor's fault.
Usually good
Yeah.
actor.
The design, I won't lie, I
Yeah.
thought the design of Cyborg was kind of crappy.
The
Yeah.
design was pretty crappy too.
Yeah.
Design could have been better, but I thought Ray Fisher was fine. I chose John Boyega. It's tough because like Cyborg, I think big. John Boyega, he's kind of shorter, but I mean phenomenal actor, and
Well, with CGI, they could add some height to him.
Yeah.
they could add some height. So yeah, I really wouldn't mind me some John Boyega as Cyborg.
Yeah.
See, when it comes to John Boyega, I like him as an actor. Like, I really do. And I wish that they would have taken Finn somewhere with the Star Wars series. I don't think he was done
He
justice.
was wasted.
His character was done
He
real
was-
dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we're doing Martian Manhunter. Okay, ready?
Like it.
Okay. I like yours. Okay.
I like Idris Elba.
Yeah. Chad.
I stuck with mine kind of as one of the couple that was like I don't think will be recasted, to be honest. Nothing really to go with there. I think it's kind of one of those teases that it's like, all right, we can still move forward with this. It's enough said.
Which it sounds like James Gunn wants to only recast some, not all.
Exactly.
So.
His last name is spelled with an E.
No, it's not.
Elba.
Is it?
I think it's an E. Yeah.
It's me. Elba.
Alba.
But Chad, I kind of went the same route because Harry Lennox was who we saw in Man of Steel. And so I thought he was great. Again, it was a very small sample size, but I was happy with what I saw from Harry Lennox and wouldn't mind him staying as Martian Manhunter.
I just think he's a great actor. I think he can play Martian Manhunter perfect.
Idris Elba can play just
He can
about
play
anything.
He can play
really good
anything.
He
stuff.
can
really
act
can.
about anything.
He's had some really great roles, and then he's had some kind of roles that just haven't done him really well.
Also, him and Suicide Squad was pretty great.
Yeah.
So like he knows how to play just like a DC character. So I think it'd be great.
Phenomenal actor.
Yeah. So you went with Denzel Washington.
Have you seen him in The Equalizer?
Kids
That
play.
explains itself right there. Add some green in a cape and you...
That's a very fair point. I'm not
Set.
gonna argue with that.
I just can't wait to see a really good live action Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
I hope
yeah.
I hope we do. And I
Because
think
we did it in the Snyder cut.
Yeah.
But
a little bit.
we
Just
need
a little
more.
bit.
Not a
You
ton.
got one in Supergirl.
Yeah. Did we?
Okay, now we have Hawk Girl. Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I thought you guys had the same
I know,
answer for
I
a
did
second
too.
there.
Yeah.
All right. Claudia Dumet, I think I'm pronouncing that right. If you guys watched The Boys,
Right.
she was the one, the senator,
Yeah.
I think, senator or mayor. I thought she was great, and yeah, she was phenomenal in the show, and could absolutely see her. She had a good, like, her serious side was great, because she had a couple scenes where she needed to kind of be a little bit menacing, and I don't want to spoil anything from The Boys, but she had some really menacing scenes, and I think I would love to see her play like an actual superhero,
Spoiler alert.
not a super villain.
Yeah.
What else, spoil?
It was really good. How was I supposed to know that?
So I picked Sierra Renee. She played Hawk Girl in the CW Flash. And
I was gonna cast the whole CW verse.
yes, I am.
Spider-Verse, huh?
Listen, she only played Hawk Girl for like a couple episodes of DC's Legend of Tomorrow, The Flash, and Arrow. You know, and then all of a sudden she died off because that's how they made her story play out in those shows. But she was the best, well, the only live action
gonna say
Hawk
she's
Girl
the
we
only live
had.
action.
And I thought she was fine.
She did really good.
I thought she was pretty good in Arrowverse.
She said fine. Okay, so what about your cast?
Forgot what I wrote down. Honestly, I don't know much about the actress I wrote down. I just looked up who would look most like Hot Girl, and she popped. I was like, yeah, she looks good. What's her name? And I wrote her down. She was in Thor: Love and Thunder. She was in a couple other movies that I knew. I just can't remember at the top of my head, but yeah.
I think Kara, I think she could look the role really well. That's kind of why I approached that one with Hawk Girl. She played a lot of action movies. Not much to it, yeah. I don't know.
Gotcha. Plot twist. This is part 1. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Make sure you also go follow our Instagram, TikTok, and our stream. If you want to see more of these guys, come check out part 2. Thanks for geeking out with us.